The landscape of education in North Carolina is shifting, and the latest data reveals a significant decrease in teacher and bus driver vacancies this fall. According to a recent survey conducted by the North Carolina School Superintendents Association, this decline is likely linked to a reduction in the number of available positions within schools themselves. As the new school year commenced, all 115 public school districts reported a total of 2,155 vacancies to the association. This figure marks a notable decrease from the previous year, which saw 3,142 vacancies reported. However, Jack Hoke, the executive director of the association, emphasizes that despite this drop, the number of vacancies remains substantial, impacting class sizes and the variety of elective courses offered to students. Every vacancy represents a missed opportunity for students to learn from a dedicated teacher, Hoke stated. Even one vacancy poses a challenge, and when we look at the overall numbers, it becomes clear that we still have a long way to go. Hoke points out that the underlying issue persists. There is a shortage of individuals willing to enter the teaching profession, primarily due to salaries that are not competitive with other careers requiring a 4-year college degree. He urges state lawmakers to take action to address this issue and to foster an environment where teachers feel valued and respected. I don't believe we can simply rely on recruitment to solve this problem, Hoke remarked. We must focus on retaining our current teachers and invest in making the profession sustainable through competitive pay, improved working conditions, and genuine respect for the skills and experience of our educators. Interestingly, the recent decline in vacancies does not necessarily indicate a growing interest in teaching careers. The overall number of teachers in North Carolina has decreased, leading to fewer positions that need to be filled. Factors contributing to this trend include a decline in student enrollment and the expiration of temporary federal funding that had been available during the pandemic, which is set to end on September 30, 2024. The most significant surge in vacancies occurred in 2022, when federal funding allowed schools to hire more staff, resulting in over 4,400 vacancies at that time. Data from the State Department of Public Instruction reveals that full-time employment in schools reached a 21-year low last academic year. Although current data for the ongoing school year is not yet available, the total number of full-time employees in traditional public schools during the 2024-25 school year was recorded at 172,848. This figure represents the lowest employment level since the 2003-2004 school year, when there were 169,109 full-time staff members. The trend is similarly concerning for teachers. Last year, traditional public schools in the state employed 90,481 full-time teachers, the lowest number since the 2003-04 school year, which had 87,947 full-time educators. This decline can be attributed to a shift of students from public schools to private institutions, homeschooling, and charter schools, as well as a decrease in birth rates. Last year, traditional public school districts enrolled 1,362,477 students, only slightly above the 1,318,529 students enrolled in the 2003-04 school year. Despite these challenges, Hoke remains cautiously optimistic about the future. He notes that the trend of declining vacancies over the past 2 years suggests a potential stabilization in the situation. I am hopeful that we will continue to see a decrease in vacancies, he said. However, we must also acknowledge the reality that there are not enough teachers to meet the demand across the nation. While the association's survey does not provide a detailed breakdown of individual districts, recent reports from the Wake County Public School System indicate a continued reduction in vacancies, now at less than 1.5% of total teaching positions. In September, the district had 11,793 teaching positions, down from 11,887 in September 2023, with vacancies decreasing from 252 to 148 over the same period. This suggests that the number of teachers in the district has only increased by 10 in the last 2 years. On a positive note, statewide bus driver vacancies have also seen a decline, dropping to 1,223 from 1,315 the previous year. Although the state does not track the total number of bus drivers on its educational statistical websites, it does indicate that there are nearly 11,000 bus routes in operation. Wake County officials attribute their success in hiring to recent pay increases and bonuses, having added over 40 drivers to their team since last year. As we reflect on these developments, it raises important questions about the future of education in North Carolina. Are we truly addressing the root causes of teacher shortages, or are we merely putting a Band-Aid on a much larger issue? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below.